say it's over.
They will find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers.
Which movie song from 1979 truly deserves the crown? That's not just a fun question. It's a trip down memory lane, a challenge to your nostalgia, and maybe even a tug at your heartstrings. We've crunched the charts and ranked the top 10 based on Billboard Gold, the songs that didn't just accompany movies, but elevated, outlived them, and in many cases, defined them. But now, it's your turn to decide. As you watch, listen closely. Feel the notes, the voices, the lyrics that made you stop mid-scene, and just feel. Because every great soundtrack moment comes with a choice, the one that hit you hardest. From tearjerkers to toe tappers, from disco divas to soulful ballads, this lineup brings the full emotional spectrum of 1979 to life. This is the top 10 movie songs of 1979, according to Billboard Gold. Let the countdown and the fan vote begin. Drop your number 1 in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe to join us for more soundtrack showdowns and musical time travel through the decades. Kicking off our list at song number 10, we step into a glittering boxing ring, not for a fight, but for a full-blown musical throwdown. Barbra Streisand's The Main Event Fight from The Main Event.
I can't wait, I gotta celebrate, it's all fact, we got a first-rate act.
Isn't just a song. It's a declaration of power wrapped in sequins and sass. In 1979, Streisand wasn't just a singer. She was a force, a woman carving out her own legend in both film and music. With vocals that soar and a rhythm that punches, the track crackles with energy. And when she belts out "Love is the main event," it lands like a left hook, because real love, like any good match, takes fight, fire, and heart. For Barbra, this wasn't just a performance. It was a personal anthem of independence in an industry that rarely handed women the gloves. Sliding into number 9 is a moment of unexpected magic. A banjo, a frog, and a melody that makes grown adults quietly cry. Rainbow Connection.
They will find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers.
Lovingly sung by Kermit the Frog, voiced by Jim Henson, from the Muppet movie, became an instant classic for a reason. Henson was more than a puppeteer. He was a poet of the innocent soul, and this song became his gentle mission statement.
The lovers, the dreamers, and me. La-da-da-dee.
The lyric, "The lovers, the dreamers, and me," isn't just charming, it's quietly revolutionary. It gives permission to dreamers everywhere to keep reaching. And in 1979, when the world seemed increasingly cynical, this simple tune reminded us that wonder still had a voice, and that voice might just come from a frog sitting on a log under a pink and orange sunrise. At number 8, the tone shifts to something more tender. Heaven Can Wait, sung by Lonnie Hall for the film of the same name, floats in like a whisper. Formerly part of Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66, Lonnie was branching out on her own, stepping into a space of vulnerability and grace. The film, starring Warren Beatty, told a story of second chances. And this song echoed that theme beautifully. "We'll never know what tomorrow will bring" is both fragile and freeing. In a year where disco roared and power ballads climbed, Lonnie's gentle performance reminded listeners that quiet courage could still steal the scene. It was a soft breath in a loud world, and sometimes that's all you need to feel everything. Coming in at 7, we get a slow, aching confession in the form of "It's Easy to Say."
It's easy to say it's over.
A duet by B.J. Thomas and Jane Oliver from the romantic comedy 10. While the film gave us iconic images of Bo Derek on the beach, this song gave us something deeper, truth. B.J. Thomas, a veteran voice rebuilding his musical momentum, found the perfect partner in Jane Oliver's haunting tone. Together, they delivered a line that cuts deep. It's easy to say I love you, but as the melody reveals,
It's easy to say.
saying it is one thing, living it is another. It's the kind of lyric that makes you think back to the love you let slip through your fingers and the silence that followed. Their voices don't shout, they ate. At number 6, lace up your sneakers. It's time to run with purpose. Bill Conti's theme from Rocky II isn't just a reprise. It's a resurrection. When Rocky hit theaters the first time, it was the ultimate underdog anthem. But by 1979, both Sylvester Stallone and Conti were proving they weren't flukes. They were fighters. This version reignited the fire. No lyrics needed. Every triumphant trumpet, every heartbeat of percussion screamed, "Get back up!" Conti's own story mirrored Rocky's, working tirelessly behind the scenes, finally getting his moment to shine. The music wasn't just supporting the movie, it was carrying its spirit on its back. Crashing into number 5 with fierce urgency is When I'm Gone by Linda Ronstadt from the film Urban Cowboy.
What good is the scheming, the planning, the dreaming?
While the movie wouldn't officially release until 1980, the track and its momentum began building in late 1979, setting the stage for a powerful crossover between country, pop, and film. Linda Ronstadt wasn't just riding the wave, she was the wave. By this point in her career, she had already proven her range, moving effortlessly between rock, ballads, and country soul. But When I'm Gone captured a different kind of ache, a farewell masked as strength. "You're gonna miss me when I'm gone," she sings. But it's not a cry for help, it's a promise. Ronstadt had faced her own battles. Creative control, industry expectations, emotional heartbreak, and this song felt like a turning point, a musical boundary she dared others not to cross. The lyrics, set against the backdrop of a film that would soon spotlight emotional distance and romantic chaos, are almost prophetic. It's the kind of song that plays in your head long after the door has closed.
That comes with each new love affair.
And the silence feels louder than any goodbye. Zooming in at number 4 like a disco comet is Donna Summer with Hot Stuff from Statement. With its gritty guitar riffs and disco energy, it broke genre walls and set dance floors on fire. But more than that, it showcased a woman in control of her career, her voice, her message. When she sings, "I need hot love," it's not a plea, it's a dare. By 1979, Donna wasn't just the queen of disco. She was a symbol of power, fluidity, and fearlessness. And this track made sure the world heard her loud and clear. Now pause for a second. Has your favorite already made the list? Or is it waiting up ahead? Because the top 3 is where the emotions hit hardest. And these next songs didn't just top charts, they touched lives. Soaring into number 3 is The Rose by Bette Midler.
Some say love, it is a river.
From the film that marked a turning point in her career, Bette played a deeply flawed, heartbreakingly human rock singer, and the title track became her emotional exhale. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance.
Some say love, it is a hunger.
Isn't just poetic, it's a lifeline for anyone who's ever held back out of fear. In this song, Midler turned pain into power. She could have delivered a flashy number. Instead, she chose honesty. And with that choice, she gave the world a song that continues to heal decades later. At number 2, we get a double dose of diva with Barbra Streisand and Donna Summer in No More Tears scenes in 1979. This wasn't just a duet, it was a liberation act. 2 powerhouse women standing side by side, belting, "If you've had enough, don't put up with it," dared women to walk away from what no longer served them. It was part disco, part declaration, and all attitude. The collaboration itself was electric. 2 women from different worlds united in defiance and strength. And finally, holding steady at number 1 is a ballad that somehow captured heartbreak, hope, and innocence, all in one breath. Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John from Greece may have debuted with the film, but it lingered long into 1979. Olivia, transforming before our eyes from country sweetheart to pop icon, delivered a vocal performance drenched in sincerity. There's Nowhere to Hide Since You Pushed My Love Aside was sung not just by Sandy, but by every person who ever loved someone they couldn't hold on to. This song was Olivia's moment of stillness, proof that sometimes simplicity hits the hardest. That's our list. But now it's your turn to set the stage. Did we strike the right chord, or did we miss your number 1 hit? Drop your pick in the comments, because the real winner is the one that stays in your heart long after the credits roll. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives, epic throwbacks, and soundtrack battles that keep the music memories alive, one countdown at a time.
Love, it is a river. There's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside.
Easy to say it's over.